All right. Thanks for joining, everybody.
Absolutely super excited to be here, and thanks everybody for joining. My name is Ned Schooler. I lead the sales team covering US West. I've been in the cloud space for about a decade. I'm relatively new to Google, so just crossed my 6-month mark over at Google. And before Google, I was at another hyperscaler that starts with an A and ends in an S. Super excited to chat with everyone today.
Awesome. And we have Taylor, our solutions architect at Tridorian. Taylor?
Yeah, absolutely. Nice to meet everybody. Taylor Grant staff. They call me a solution architect over here, which means I get to work on a lot of fun puzzles. So always look forward to meeting new people and hearing about the fun stuff y'all are working on out there. Been in the ecosystem for over a decade, working with Google from the partner side. So excited to talk about some of the things we learned at Next this year.
Thanks, guys. And we have an action-packed webinar here over the next 21 minutes. Ned's going to do a short introduction, and then Taylor's going to run through all the updates that we saw. Take it away, guys.
Awesome. Thanks, Joel. All right. So the next phase of the cloud is here, right? And it is the agentic AI cloud. And so what is that, right? Google is designing the agentic enterprise at scale, where intelligence meets action. Okay, so what we're doing is we built the platform for all your agentic AI needs that is delivering real value and a return on investments for our customers. So this is super exciting for me. As I said, I've been in cloud for over a decade, and the pace of innovation here at Google is second to none. Makes our jobs as Googlers as well as partners in Tridorian super fun, and that's what we're here to talk to y'all about. Is the awesome innovations and announcements that came out at Next regarding agentic AI. So I'll just cruise to the next slide here. So why Google Cloud? So as we look at kind of the cloud market today, one thing is super apparent, and that's you can't solve new challenges with old legacy architecture. So to win in the agentic era, enterprises, customers, like everybody on the call today, you need an integrated system, connecting all of your data into one place, that gives you the ability to choose, as well as enterprise readiness to become productive and become a force multiplier within your company. So let's see, I'll cruise to, I want to go to the next slide here. I think I do. Yeah. So these are kind of the three pillars that are really important to us over here at Google, and why we have customers like yourself joining webinars and wanting to ideate and start their agentic AI journeys on Google Cloud. So the first thing is the full stack advantage for AI performance. So it's not just having the best models. It's great to have the best models, but it's about the system that runs them. So building an agent is one thing, but managing it lifecycle at scale, the governance, the security, as well as understanding the cost, that is what can get a little complicated or a little difficult. So we're the only hyperscaler, the only provider that co-designs every layer to solve that challenge, giving our customers a structural edge in velocity, precision, and cost efficiency that a fragmented stack simply cannot match. The second thing here is uncompromising choice, right? So something that I've learned about Google in my time here, right, and spent many years competing against Google as well, is that Google's approach is certainly the right tool for the right job, and giving our customers uncompromising choice. So we know customers live in a multi-vendor, multi-cloud world, which is why we designed Gemini Enterprise to be open by design. And it's not a if this, if that, it's a yes and strategy. So our full stack architecture gives you a performance edge, and it integrates deeply with the tools you already rely on, like SAP, Salesforce, and other open models, and you get the best of Google AI without abandoning your existing investment or risking any type of vendor lock-in. And so then the third pillar, right, is finally our enterprise readiness. So innovation can't come at the cost of stability. So we provide a foundation built on the same zero trust security, sovereignty, and planet scale reliability that keeps search and YouTube online for billions of users. So it's resilience built in, not bolted on, giving organizations the confidence to move fastly. So all three matter. But today we're zeroing in on that first advantage, our complete AI stack, which is the foundation of our entire Google Cloud Next strategy when it comes to agentic AI. So something that I hope everybody has heard, and if you haven't heard this, this is, it doesn't get old for me to repeat this. So Google is the only hyperscaler that provides research engineers and deploys every layer of the stack entirely in-house. So that includes, starting at the bottom here, our AI hypercomputer, which is a purpose-built infrastructure foundation optimized for physics and scales of agentic AI. Then we have our foundation, which supports our research and models. So you get world-class intelligence from Google DeepMind and uncompromising choice across Google's frontier models like Gemini, alongside the best open and third-party options. Next, you kind of have the agentic data cloud. So this is the engine that grounds your AI in truth, providing agents with trusted real-time business context. And then with agentic defense, you have the autonomous zero trust protection that secures your entire AI lifecycle from code to cloud. And near the top is our agent platform, which was previously Vertex AI. And this is a comprehensive system to build and deploy and manage agents with architectural rigor. And then lastly, we have our agents and applications. Here it's kind of labeled as agentic task force. All of these components set you up to orchestrate the agentic task force. So you can build your own agents or purchase pre-built specialized agents from Google and our trusted partners that close the gap between strategy and execution to drive tangible ROI. So before I pass it over to Taylor, I'm just going to go a little bit off script for the customers on the line here, and we do have a call to action for everybody at the end. But I think what we've previously seen, and just my experience talking about agentic AI with customers, is there's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of ideation, and we had a lot of workshops. I can't tell you how many workshops I did with customers, and then maybe there was something that came out of it, maybe there wasn't. But what's been so cool in my 6 months here at Google is I am seeing real life business transformation with customers who are coming to us with ideas, and then working with partners like Tridorian to build out those use cases. And I have a customer of mine who was able to decrease a workflow that would previously take 3 weeks for their employees down to hours. Right. And so in that short proof of concepts, they were able to identify that they're going to be saving close to $1 billion a year simply by automating a workflow with Gemini Enterprise. So I'll save the call to action at the end, but just wanted to call that out. We are really seeing real life business transformation with our customers here when we're able to execute and ideate and deploy agents in Gemini Enterprise. So Taylor, I will kick it over to you.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on this slide for 1 second because, I mean, Ed, you're absolutely right. Google's the only company that has this stack. Now, does that mean they're the only one who's ever going to have it? I don't know. But right now, they're the only one who has it. So innovating at every one of these layers is something they're uniquely capable of, right? The other way that we're doing that is by working with clients, as you mentioned. We cannot do this without information from the edge, from businesses and clients coming to us and partnering with us. So the reason Google has gotten as far with each one of these layers as they have is because of the use cases and the business outcomes that clients are trying to drive. When you come to Google, Google wants to help you build what's next. And so do we. So we want to partner with you and actually work with you to figure out how to get it done. And that's why we're building a platform that allows for yes and not telling you how you have to do it, right? So we're not precluding options. We're trying to build a platform that's open, extensible, and usable for lots of things.